pounds, 53. Up the field, in chase, is able to cut him off. Now he's around the other way. I mean, that's outstanding.
He slipped the tackle of Jeremy Chin, who they were at the goal line. It's 3rd and goal for Winston and the Saints. He can run it or throw it. He's going to keep and into the end zone, and that's a Saints touchdown.
You got to be man-to-man. Justin Burris is right here. He's going to be the one guy that has an opportunity to kind of recover and make a play, but everybody's got their back turned to Jameis Winston. He recognizes it, doesn't hesitate that time. This is what he did last week against Green Bay. He was very decisive when he was going to run the ball. He's got to back you up, but he was going to run.
He ran 21 touches, number 30 last week, if you're keeping track. Well, let's tack on another one there. As he picks up a couple of catch the first one, Darnold through. Darnold looks the other way. And there's Robbie Anderson thrown down at the 30. Running back, key 3rd and 4. Maybe a momentum shifter here. The catch made.
Respect to Demario Davis. I really like him as a player. But you've got a thumper inside linebacker, leader, passionate guy in man coverage against one of the best. Look at the hands right there. I mean, one of the...
And a first down at the 39. Tommy Tremble in motion, the tight end. Pressure on Darnold, but open at midfield and connecting. Right after overcome mistakes. The lost fumble by Darnold, obviously the interception, and then Winston scoring to keep this a 17-7 game.
That's a nice throw again right there by Sam Darnold. And how about Brandon Zylstra today? Some nice catches, some very timely catches.
Which has his first career touchdown catch in this game. Right at midfield. That's a big conversion as McCaffrey carries, but will lose yardage. Dennis Allen adjusting. Darnold in a crowd. Ball comes out incomplete. I don't know. It brings up another big 3rd down.
It's definitely a tight window he was thrown into, but he got it all the way through there to DJ Moore.
McCaffrey drops down as a receiver. Now you see him moving into the backfield. Saints have to be aware of where he is. Stepping up in the pocket or trying to and going down is Sam Darnold. And give Peyton Turner credit for keeping Darnold, who might have had some room to at least...
Linebacker defensive end. Watch what he does to Cam Irvin. Just pushes him right over the top and able to get there for the sack.
Saints today. Here comes a flag. This may be a procedure or false start on Carolina.
Ball start. Offense, number 23. 5-yard penalty. It's 4th down.
Pressure on. Gets it away. Bounces up there, and Harris will get away from it. And it takes the Panther roll out to the 10-yard line. Good special teams play. The punters have done nice. Taysom Hill in motion from the tight end position in the backfield. Winston to throw for Kamara, and it's incomplete. An update on the Darnold miscue as Jones carries.
Play calling mode.
Winston has run twice in the game, once for a touchdown, and he is throwing the ball away. And let's see if that's a fumble or an incompletion. We're going to say it's a turnover. Daquan Jones is on the foot.
He's got it squeezed. You're going to watch it. It's coming forward.
I don't know, the hand opening, is that an incompletion? Burns delivered the hit. Is it going to be overturned?
Yeah, Chris, to me, it is a forward pass.
The quarterback had control of the ball when his hand started forward. Therefore, it's a forward pass that's incomplete. It'll be 4th down. Please set the game clock to 8 minutes, 49 seconds, please. 8:49. The clock will start on the snap.
Yeah, Chris, the question, which some people might ask, but it's not, because his arm started forward, and then the contact by the defender caused him to actually turn and have the ball go backwards. But since the arm started forward and there was contact by the defender, it's an incomplete forward pass no matter which direction it goes.
And headman out, they call it that way so that there is a review and there isn't a forced challenge, and looked like they got it right. As that Darnold protected well, throws one for in the area. Second and 10, Darnold throwing as he's going to the ground, but got it to McCaffrey, and there's a flag down.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense number 7. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Well, the call is against Chris.
Are we down by the legs again? Gosh, it sure seems like he's above the knee on that one. And I know you're going to look at camera angles. He's going down to the ground, but you can see right there, it sure looks like he's above the knee.
And that right hand was clearly, at least started out, Darrell, above the... Throwing again is Darnold. For Robbie Anderson. Out of bounds.
A challenge for Dennis Allen to find those guys on the outside.
Meanwhile, aggressive throw incomplete on this. Anchors a little more under control of that. Need something if you want to get a reasonable shot at a field goal. And Darnold, middle of the field, and he's going to get a first down. A clutch catch by the rookie Terror. Yeah, there's been some key plays in this game where Darnold needed a conversion, and he got it. At the 27-yard line, and now you're in field goal range. McCaffrey, nowhere. And let's get a game break and check it again with play. Later today in Tampa Bay, Chuba Hubbard comes in at running back on a second down 10. Darnold to throw again. And there's Robbie Anderson. Puts a move on with a first down and working his way down around the 11-yard line.
The thing you want to do is make sure it's complete so the clock continues to run. And so they're being aggressive with the style, but actually really doing a nice job of making these completions to take time off the clock.
Sam Darnold was telling me very well and is very reliable in their check days. This is McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey is to the goal line and in for a Carolina touchdown. His touchdown.
I think he's on top of the Saints player, breaks the plane. I think it's a touchdown. I think it's going to stand.
And CMC in the end zone. Extra point is not good. That hurry up mode, that 4-down territory everywhere when you get near midfield. Taken by the up-back. And moving up across the 30-yard line. And playing against the Giants in their own building on October the 3rd. Winston dumps it off with room for Kamara. Keeper drops for second down 2. Winston incomplete. That went through the hands.
And close it out.
On third down 2. Sacked at the 30. Winston looked one way and Brian Burns brought him down the other way. You take him, I got.
But then he's also got to worry about that, and then he just gets stuck, and that's a nice scheme right there.
Have to go on 4th and 10. Winston rolling out, showing off the arm strength and overthrows. Old Jordan Humphrey. Yeah, you know, I what do I hit 50 or 75 every morning? And you make sure you count them for me. But I don't know if we have that video. Maybe we can show that before the game because J.C. Horn.
Come on, we got to get a little flatter back.
You're right, straighten that out. That's not actually healthy. But he's on the field in his gear, so let's cut him some slack. Obviously, it was early in pregame. He's a very confident player and designated right away by Matt Rule. We're drafting him. I want him on this team. As Hubbard and no Marshawn Lattimore. He had the knee last week, the thumb, and the cast on the hand this week. McCaffrey keeps fighting. Also, Davenport and Quan Alexander not able to go today for the Saints. But really, the defense held up as long as they could. But I love the
interception and kind of gave the Saints a little bit of life when they really didn't have any the whole game.
During 3.5 minutes throwing here, he's got DJ Moore, and he stays in bounds.
In person, and they've kind of built it like they're starting all over again with Sam Darnold.
So the defense stops the Saints. The offense moves enough to now what looks like a secure 20. Down the road, you're going to see Atlanta and Tom Brady in the Bucs as well. Got to Harris from the goal line. Harris gets all the way across the field and goes out of bounds.
Shouldn't pack that either. I think they should be favored against all three of those teams. So can they get to that bye at 4-1 and start to get their guys healthy, get their guys back in the lineup? Daniel on
Juwan Johnson, you were wondering earlier in this game where he's been, and that was a nice pickup of 20-plus yards. Winston has time, holding on to the ball, throws, and that's another interception. It's J.C. Horn with a pick. Flag tacked onto the play. First career interception for J.C. Horn, the top pick that we were just talking about for the.
After the interception and during the return, personal foul, illegal blindside block by number 49 of the intercepting team. That penalty is enforced from the spot of the foul. Carolina keeps the ball, first down.
It's something that Jameis is going to have to get comfortable with, and it comes from Drew Brees. You know, it's all about the decision, not the result. You know, that's an interception. That's the result. The sack, is it a good result? No, it's not. But it's better than the interception by J.C. Horn.
Well, and as you said, make the decision to run right away. Don't when you hesitate and get caught in between. And I think it's worth an excellent play. Jameis fought there to help contribute on the tackle, and I think Saint maybe more of a chance. You stay with Jameis Winston going forward.
No, you stay with Pete Carmichael, Ronald Curry. You know, all those guys are just going to have to continue to work on eliminating that play from his repertoire.
Meanwhile, the Panthers can ice this as Christian McCaffrey. Forget about resting him and his touches. He wants to carry the football and could stay in the game.
Difficult to tackle in the backfield, coming out of the backfield.
Personal foul, illegal low block outside the tight end box by number 29 of the defense. A 15-yard penalty is enforced from the end of the run. Automatic first down.
Paulson Adebo, the rookie, the third rounder from.
About this rule, so here's 29 right here. So now he can't go low. He can't go take down an offensive lineman. And you see right there, he's outside the tight end box, and he goes low on offensive player and an offensive player on the same road. Like, no, this is not good. This is not good for the game. It's too important out there.
Chuba Hubbard. Sam Darnold and Carolina running out the clock. Darnold couple of touchdown passes. But Darryl Johnston and Hale down on the field for a smoking game, and they look comfortable.
They really do. And you got Sam Darnold as a young quarterback.
In their punt formation, Saints are out of timeouts.
Sam Darnold taking advantage of what he has here in Carolina. He never had the supporting cast around him with the New York Jets. We mentioned it at the top. You know, 0 Pro Bowl offensive players with him in New York.
Second charge timeout of the half, Carolina.
It's a new and improved Carolina defense, adding players like Morgan Fox and Daquan Jones, and the drafting of J.C. Horn, the continued growth of Jeremy Chin and Brian Burns. But for this,
it was done very, very well. There was a ton of equity in that competition, and everybody in New Orleans really felt it. And you saw it in the Jacksonville game, that last game in the preseason, where Jameis Winston had an outstanding game. He played well last week, and you know he's got to shake this one off. We have a saying in the NFL and football, it's 7 days to humility, right? Both of these teams had big opening day victories. Somebody was going to lose today. So now, don't overreact. Just trust in your process. Get back there, get things fixed, and get ready for week 3 for the Saints.
Good look at 22, Christian McCaffrey and his quarterback, Sam Darnold. And that's how it goes. The Panthers knock off the Saints. We'll be back with some final thoughts and some final numbers. We continue from Sharp.